Hey guys, this is Nicholas M. Whittier here with part 2 of my Captain Falcon practice tutorial. This one is for beginners, so by beginner I mean someone who's practiced a little bit, maybe gone to a couple tournaments, but definitely not someone who's consistently getting out of pools. Okay, so the first thing I recommend practicing is dashing back out of things. Now, dashing back is unfortunately pretty hard and pretty controller reliant. So on some controllers it's really easy, on some it's really hard, and sometimes it's really hard to do it in one direction but not the other. So you'll have to figure it out. I actually left my controller at the foundry last night, so I'm using Dwan's. Hopefully it's good at dashing back. So there's a lot of times where you need to dash back after doing something. Like after an aerial, the DI behind you. Oh, I keep getting the slow dash back on the left. Okay, so yeah, just dashing back out of things is really important because you'll get combos like that. Back air knee, it's a pretty crucial combo for Falcon. And just in general, people DI behind you sometimes, so you really want to practice that. Now, another thing that I recommend practicing is dashing after your move instantly. If you see me looking that way, it's because the TV is that way. So you want to be able to dash as soon as lag is it's done. As soon as you're finished the lag from the aerial. If you watch some players like Axe or Weed Lord, you can see consistently they always move pretty much on like their first frame after lag. So getting consistent movement like immediately is really important. This green color helps. You might have seen me turn it on a second ago in the 20XX hackback. You can turn on color overlays, and you want to turn on a color for weight. In version 3.0, 3.04, 3.05, whatever, it's the green color, but I think in 4.0, whatever, you can set it to a different color. So yeah, you really want to learn to move out of your stuff like pretty instantly. And if you see green, that means you're not. One thing that is a little bit tricky to learn to move out of is down throw, because down throw is affected by people's weight. So you'll have to practice that on different characters to get the feel. If for instance you only drop zone Fox and then you're against Captain Falcon and you try to do the same timing, you'll miss your dash out of the down throw. The next thing I recommend practicing is up throw conversions. Just being able to do your moves as soon as possible after up throw. I think it's best to practice that on Ganon and Marth. In the hackback, the CPUs also have random DI. So the random DI on Ganon and Marth, you just want to up throw and combo them. Generically, you want to nair, you want to up air, then re-grab, and so on and so on. So up throw conversions are a really big part of playing Captain Falcon, because on all the characters that you don't tech chase, pretty much you get up throw combos. Exceptions being Samus. You can't really up throw combo Samus. And on Peach, you usually only get one hit after an up throw. But yeah, up throw conversion is super important. Next thing I recommend is drop zones. So that's like if you don't know what a drop zone is when you down throw someone at the edge and then run off and do another move. So usually you want to drop zone with me. Oops. But drop zone is also good with up air, with nipple spike, with sometimes you'll get a weak knee. Something that's actually quite hard that I wouldn't blame anyone for missing, especially if you're a beginner, is being able to down throw and then weak knee up air them. You can actually do weak knee up air without even jumping. Like that. So yeah, practice your down throws at the edge and then reacting to their DI. The most important thing is when you down throw like fast faller at the ledge, and other characters as well, you can sometimes even drop zone Sheik. You want to react to their DI and then be able to run off knee and not kill yourself. Being able to run off knee Okay, I wasn't looking at the TV. Being able to run off knee and then not kill yourself is super important. And there's all kinds of options that involve learning the end time of your aerial so you can jump immediately. Ledge cancel aerials are quite important for Falcon. You won't be doing like this in neutral so much, but being able to ledge cancel your aerials at will is actually a really good tool. Don't spam ledge cancels in game, but be able to do it when you want. So yeah, practice your ledge cancels. You want to be able to do it on the edge of any platform, at the edge of the stage, etc. consistently. If you don't know what a ledge cancel is, when you do an aerial, normally you have the end lag, but if you're at the edge of a platform or the stage and you slide off, then there's no lag. So it's a good way to this is a decently good way to regain stage position if you're in the corner. But if someone reads it, they'll still punish it. So don't get too attached to spamming ledge cancels. Ledge hop aerial regrabs, quite good. You should practice these. To do this, I would recommend learning to use the claw so you can do it without needing to drift. See, I'm doing it without claw right now, just by back jump in A. But oops. But it is actually probably best to do it with the claw like this, with your index finger on Y and your thumb on C stick. So that way you can do it with knee, which is kind of hard and not that useful. But more important than that, you can control your drift completely. You want to be able to control your aerial drift as much as possible in general. And using the claw for the ledge hop aerial regrabs really lets you have full control over that. So the main two aerials that you'll use for this are up air and back air. But if you want to be cool, once in a while knee isn't bad. You can be pretty good too. Oh. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's quite hard. Wavelands, you should practice wavelands too. Wavelands on platforms. And also just wavelands on the ground. Waveland back is it's definitely an underused tool. Some players like Laudandus use it a lot. Chillin was talking about it in the commentary. So practice wavelanding on the ground. Practice fast falling into your waveland sometimes. Just diversify your movement toolkit. So being able to waveland whenever you want is really good. It lets you be slippery, and a lot of times if you're not on offense, if you're not winning the neutral, you want to be slippery and jockey for position. So wavelanding is a good tool for that. Just practice your wavelands. And on that note, waveland from ledge, definitely not like something that I'd expect beginners to be good at, but you should pretty much start practicing that at every level. Yeah, so ledge dash is what people usually call waveland from ledge. Ledge dash is quite important in general, so you just want to start practicing that. Even if you don't get really good at it, you still want to practice it. Then the last thing I'd say you should have somewhat down as a Captain Falcon player is shield drops and shy drops. Let's see. This isn't my controller, so it's not bad at it though. So a shy drop is a running shield drop. So you do that by dashing and then kind of doing like a quarter circle down towards the notch. A lot of controllers are bad at it, and it's usually possible to mod your controller to notch it. But generally speaking, you shouldn't need to do that. If you just practice, you should get it. So one thing with shy drops is that you can dash, and then you can do the input before you shield. That's probably the best way to do it. I don't actually do it that way, but if you do like the quarter circle and then you just even light shield, you'll still shy drop. I don't normally have spring in my trigger, so I'm not used to being able to light shield with R. But Yeah, so practice your side drops. Practice doing your moves out of side drops. So on Battlefield, you can do any aerial out of side drop and it'll come out. On Yoshi's, you can't do stomp, but you can do any other aerial. So being able to like side drop knee, probably won't get that many kills with it, but you still want to be able to do it in case the situation is right, and it's really good for doubles as well. And then standing shield drop, most people do it by pointing their controller one direction and then, again, kind of doing like a quarter circle down. But if you're in hit stun, you can actually just kind of like press down fully, or not hit stun, sorry, shield stun. So the pull straight down method, if you do it not in shield stun, you have to be delicate and kind of like slowly push down. But if you're in shield stun, you can actually just kind of like press down hard. So that's one method that some people use, which is not controller reliant, which is good because shield dropping is very, very controller reliant. But you can't buffer it if you do it that way. So I definitely recommend shield drops. Get your shield drop aerials down. I don't think shield drop stomp is very good, but it's still something you might want to practice just to make sure you're getting your aerials out really fast. And if you want to be really good too, you can practice fast falling after your aerials when you shield drop. But that isn't that important. So to reiterate, the things that I recommend practicing: dashing back after a throw, an aerial, whatever. Just dashing back in general, really important in Melee and annoyingly difficult. Latest, doing like a really late aerial and then moving afterwards. I mean, just moving in general after you do an aerial, but definitely being able to do like a late aerial and then like the quickest possible follow-up is really good. Like you want late up air into instant rising knee, or late up air into quick rising up air. Just moving quickly after an aerial. Ledge cancel aerials, drop zones, ledge hop aerial regrabs, which was like that back air stuff at the ledge, wavelands, ledge dash, and shield drops.